The question of the day is, what happens if you miss your immigration court date? And I'll be straight up with you, it's really bad. If you miss your court date, you will get an order of removal in absentia. That's a deportation order, and then you're faced with trying to reopen your court if you can, if there's even an option. But the problem with having a deportation order in absentia is that if you're ever apprehended or picked up by the police or by immigration, they can just deport you and send you home without you having any rights. So it's a very dangerous and precarious way to live. So what that means is that when you are in court proceedings, it's up to you to be very careful and responsible about attending your court dates. That means you need to update your address with the court, hire an attorney. This is my number one tip. Please hire an attorney as soon as you can. We get a lot of people who come to our office like the week before their court date, and they're finally feeling the urgency to hire us. Whereas if you could have hired us 6 months ago, we would have been prepared, we would have had an application to file, we would have been able to go to court. If you have an emergency and your attorney's in court, the court can explain to the judge that our client has an emergency. There was a car accident, they're in the hospital, things that can occur in life. But if you don't have a representative there explaining that to the judge, they're just going to order you deported, and then you're stuck trying to file a motion to reopen your case, which may or may not be approved. So the number one tip I have is hire a lawyer. Be very aware and responsible. Check the EOIR court system. We'll put a link in the video to see when your court date is, and check that regularly because they often change dates on you. They can move them up or they can move them back. So those are my tips. Make sure you go to court. And if you do have a removal order in absentia, don't hide out. Go ahead and reach out. Call our office. It's a free confidential consultation, and we can look at whether there are arguments to reopen your case. Even if it happened a decade ago, there still might be ways to reopen your case, and it's worth it to explore that so you don't have to walk around with that fear hanging over your head.